Hier auf dem Rock Hard Festival neben mir Chuck Billy und Craig von Testament.
Yes.
Before we talk about music, we talk about something even more important, because for many years it wasn't sure that Testament will continue. So first question, did you recover completely right now? Is everything fine?
Yeah, everything's 100%. Greg and Alex and Paul Bostaff are in the band now, and got a new record out finally, and everything's looking up.
Mm-hmm. But how did you feel in that period when you were sick?
At one point, I really didn't look to the future as far as playing music anymore. You know, I'd look in the mirror and I'd see a different person than what I knew myself as. So my whole focus was just getting better and living. That's it, you know. That was the future. And once I, you know, had surgery and was feeling a little better and decided to play some music one day, I played on a Testament record and listened to the record, and it was all like brand new again to me. It sounded fresh and brand new, and I got kind of excited and called Eric up and asked him if he wanted to play some music and jam, and that's kind of what started it. And from that point on, we started playing shows again with the Gathering lineup.
So it happened quite naturally.
Yeah, I mean, it was a slow process. We just kind of took one day at a time. It was very different for me because I've always had long hair, and banging my head with my hair and my face was always a part of it. So to not have my hair at first was kind of a strange feeling for me.
Right.
And so, you know, I wore hair extensions at first just so I could go perform to feel normal.
Mm-hmm. And how about James Murphy? He got cancer as well.
Yeah, James did. It was, I don't know, it was kind of a weird coincidence because James was living with me. And the neighborhood I was living in, matter of fact, a lot of people actually got cancer. So I don't know if something was going on in that neighborhood, but, you know, San Leandro. And, you know, James was the first one that happened to. And some neighbors of mine were sick as well.
Is he doing fine right now?
James is, yeah. James is doing fine. He's in Florida now again, producing music, so.
Mm-hmm. Did you still keep in contact, or?
Yeah, actually, we called him to see if he can perform out here today with us, but he's too busy working on some music, so.
And with the Thrash of the Titans festival, it really felt that it's a loyal family in the whole Bay Area.
Well, that festival really ignited a lot for everybody. There was a lot of bands that had differences with each other and really put their differences aside and came together and reformed. Exodus and Death Angel and Forbidden's now getting back together, going to do some music. Heathen, all those bands. And, you know, so, I don't know, I guess me getting sick kind of, you know, sparked the Bay Area movement back again, I guess, you know.
Yeah, it kind of did.
And it actually sparked it for us as well, because we hadn't performed on stage together in, you know, over 10 years. Mm-hmm. And that day was the first time we all stood on stage together at the same time, was that day. And they even had Steve Souza singing that day, and at the end of the set, I got to get up and perform as well. So that was kind of broke the ice of us performing together again. And we never made further plans. We decided we're just going to go play and see how it goes. And it went really well. We had a good time together, and I think everybody felt the love of the fans having us all back up there again. And we decided, hey, let's keep going, you know, so we did. All the way up to where we're at now.
So did you guys stay in contact all over the years?
You know, it's kind of strange how the timing, it just fell together. It was like meant to be, because I hadn't spoken to Chuck or Eric in 5 years, you know.
But there wasn't any bad feelings, was it?
Oh, Greg had bad feelings.
Actually, no. When it first blew up back in '96, yeah, it was. I hated those guys. I hated them.
We asked Greg to play on the demonic record.
And I told him to go.
He said, "I'm not playing with those assholes ever again."
So it took a while, you know. The Clash of the Titans, or the Thrash of the Titans, actually, the benefit show, for me was the first time that I was on a stage in 5 years. I still played, you know, but I
just
gave
for
it
yourself.
up. Yeah, just like, you know, I still played, but I hadn't performed. I went to school for computers and was like a programmer. I worked at a software company at the time, cut my hair short.
Yeah, and Alex and Louis, we never like left on bad terms. Alex was 15 years old when he joined this band, and was 23 when he left, and really had all his growing up teenage years traveling, and that's all he knew, and he wanted to reach out and experience other things and other types of music. Had other plans than just being on tour, so he went back to school and got his music degree and started his jazz project, and really went out there and did that, you know. And me and my wife, we used to travel to New York and spend New Year's Eve with Louis and Alex, you know, and so we always kept in contact, but there was never ever words about ever playing again. Mm-hmm. It was just, you know, just being friends, and that was it, you know. And we never pushed the issue. It was just like, hey, if it happens, it happens, you know. I mean, Alex does a Trans-Siberian Orchestra and his jazz trio, so Alex is a busy guy. So
that's why he's not here today.
That's why he's not here, but we would basically work off Alex. If Alex was available and he wanted to do it, then we'd go for it. If not, you know, I would do my side thing, DDP, and Eric would do Dragon Lord, and Greg's working on his record, his own stuff. Mm. You know,
so you all got the other projects still running.
Yeah, and Paul's, you know, constantly doing stuff. So everybody, it's not like everybody said you're signing your name on life on the dotted line, you're dedicated to this. That's not what it was about. It was just about getting together and performing Testament tunes when the opportunity arose. Mm-hmm.